Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you the computer keyboard shortcuts so that you can do things faster with them. Windows Google key plus X is to see shutdown options. So if I go Windows key plus X, you can see all the options. You can shut down or sign out, and you can do much other stuff in this list. Control plus D in browsers is to bookmark a website, the website that you are on. So if I go to any website, then Control plus V bookmark the tab. Control plus A is to select all text. So if you go to a browser or any document, Control plus A will allow you to select all text. So just go to any website. Control plus A selects all the text. So you can choose if you want to copy and much more. Control plus F is to find something in the text or document or in any other website. So if I search, it will highlight here and so that you can find what you want to look for. Windows logo key plus down arrow. If you do that once, it makes the application smaller, and if you do that twice, it minimizes the app. So if I do it once, if I go full screen, if I do it once, it makes the app smaller. If I do it twice, it minimizes the app. Windows key plus up arrow is a maximize. So if I go here and Windows key plus up arrow, it will maximize the screen. Control plus N in some applications is to create a new window. So if I go here and then I do Control plus N, it creates a new window. So now I have many windows over here. But of course, you do not have to do it so many times. Control plus W is to close the tab that you are on. So let's go here. Control plus W closes the tab that you're on. So if I do Control plus W, it closes the tab. Control plus T is to create a new tab. So if I go here, Control plus T is to create a new tab. Control Shift plus D is to bookmark all the tabs that are open. So if you have many tabs and you want to bookmark all of them, using Control Shift plus D. Control Shift plus D will bookmark all the tabs that are open. Control plus H is to see your history. So if you go in your browser, Control plus H, you can see all your history that you went to. Like just now, I went to some websites. Windows key plus comma is to click at the desktop. So once you let go of Windows key plus comma, let go of both buttons, it goes back to where you left off. Windows logo key plus G is to open Windows game bar. Not sure if you can see here. Windows logo key plus G opens Windows game bar, and then you can record, you can capture your game. Windows logo key plus left or right arrow key. Windows logo key plus left or right arrow key. This makes the window that you are using smaller and gives you a choice to open other windows or apps that are open. So if I go to any application, Windows logo key plus left or right arrow, you can so-called split screen. Windows logo key plus numbers, or all the numbers that are on your taskbar. So over here, for me, Discord is my number 1. And number 2 is my File Explorer. Number 3 is Google Chrome. Number 4 is Zoom, and so on your taskbar. So if I go Windows key plus numbers, like if I want to go Windows logo key plus number 2, I'll open File Explorer. If I go to Windows key number 4, it opens Zoom. Windows logo key plus number 4 opens Zoom. Windows logo key or Control plus Escape, it opens Start. Control Shift plus Delete in all kinds of browsers is to clear browsing data from your browser. So over here, Control Shift plus Delete is to clear all your browser data. You can choose your time range. Then you can also choose which one to delete. And after you see, you can, if you want to select all, you can select your choice on which one you want to clear, and then you press clear now after that. F7 in most applications is to turn on caret browsing. So if I go, for example, voice recorder, F7 will turn on caret browsing. They will give you a notification, and unless you press F7 before and then you tick do not ask me again and I press F7, then it won't come out. So F7 caret browsing is to add a cursor on text so that you can select text with your keyboard. F7 turns caret browsing on or off. Windows logo key plus R, it opens Run. You can search for apps and documents and opens it for you. Alternate plus tab, it allows you to switch to which app you want to use. So all the apps are open. If you want to close the app, press the delete button. Windows logo key plus F, it takes a screenshot and opens Feedback Hub. Right. Use Windows key plus F, it opens Feedback Hub. F11 in browsers. Only some web pages have this function, something like full screen. But you need to press F11 again if you want to exit. If you press escape, nothing will happen. So if you go Microsoft Edge, F11 will turn to full screen. So to exit full screen, swipe down from top of screen or press F11. So press F11 to go out. Windows logo key plus D is to minimize all apps that are open and brings you to your desktop. Windows logo key plus D, it brings you to your desktop. Windows logo key plus A, this leads you to your notification center. So you can choose. You can also see what notifications you have. Windows logo key plus P is to open project to connect to a display. You can choose PC screen only, duplicate, extend, or second screen only. But right now I'm not connected to a display. So no matter what you choose, nothing will happen unless you are connected to a display. Windows logo key plus space, it changes your language. For what you have installed. You need to press and hold to allow you to change, if not it will auto change to a random language. So hold the Windows key button and hold space to switch your language. This one's only for typing, not your whole computer. So when you let go of the Windows key, it applies the language. Control Shift plus Escape is to open Task Manager on your computer. So if anything hangs, you can quickly press the End Task button. Shift plus Escape in browsers is to open Task Manager. This one is for browsers. Shift plus Escape. You can end the process if it's hanging. Windows key plus L is to lock your computer, so that if someone else suddenly takes the computer, you can quickly lock it. Windows logo key plus Q is to open the search bar, and then you can search for documents, apps, and more. Windows logo key plus M, it minimizes all apps and brings you to your desktop page. So if I use Windows key plus M, minimizes all apps and brings you to your desktop page. Control Alternate plus Delete. It gives you options. You can lock, switch user, sign out, change the password, or you can also open Task Manager. And on the right bottom, there's a choice for you to change your language for typing. There's also an ease of access, internet, and there's also a power button to let your computer sleep, shut down, or restart, or hibernate. Windows logo key plus print screen. It takes a screenshot of your computer. Windows logo key shift plus S. The open snip and sketch. Snip and sketch lets you choose which part of the screen you want to take a screenshot of, and there are other options on the top as well. So if you want to take a screenshot, there are options. Over here is a rectangular snip. You can choose which part you want to take a screenshot of. There's also a free-form snip that you can choose if you want to snip freely. This one is a window snip. So that means like now is my PowerPoint. If I do a window snip, it will snip my whole screen because I'm in full screen now. And then the last one is a full screen snip. Then when you click on that, your whole screen will be captured. So over here, I'm going to take a rectangular snip. Over here, I'm going to snip this. And then they'll send you a notification here. Then if you click on it, you can edit it. But then once you snip, it doesn't automatically save to your computer. You have to press the save button and choose where you want to save to. But after you snip, you can paste it anywhere without saving it to your computer. If you want to edit it and then you also want to copy it to send to someone else, you can click on the copy. And then the annotations will come in as well. Windows logo key plus E is to open File Explorer. Over here are everything. Look, once you open File Explorer. Windows logo key plus left or right arrow key is to split your screen into two to see both of your apps. So Windows key plus left or right arrow, it splits your screen into two. So if you open this, and then also you open another application. Then Windows key plus left arrow will split your screen into two. So over here, when voice recorder is being splitted, but Microsoft Edge isn't. So you have to go to the application and then do a right arrow to split your screen. So that's easier to focus on both of your apps at the same time. Windows logo key plus the minus sign or the up sign is to zoom in or out. The minus sign would not work if your screen is not zoomed in. So Windows logo key plus the minus sign, it doesn't work. So if you do the up sign, you can zoom in your screen. Like over here. You can zoom in to see the words clearer if it's a bit small. Windows key plus I is to open Windows settings. So if I do Windows key plus I, it opens your Windows settings. F1 is to get help. But while you don't really need to get help. in a way. Ctrl+Shift+T if it opens the tab that you closed earlier. So if you open any browser, Windows logo key+T opens when Windows logo key Shift+T it reopens the tab that you closed earlier in browsers only. Windows logo key plus Control or left or right arrow key is to switch desktops. Windows logo key plus V, it opens your clipboard. So over here you can see what I snip because it's copied. And then when you click on it, you can paste it anywhere. Like in a document, yeah. But then as well, if you haven't enabled clipboard yet, you need to turn on clipboard. Windows key plus tab brings you to your task view. So you can also see your task view. And then you also can see what apps they are open. Windows key plus the dot. It opens emoji. And then you can keep typing to find an emoji. So let me show you an example. Windows logo key plus the dot. Windows logo key plus the dot. You can keep typing to find an emoji. So if I type a car, there's a car here. And then when you click on the icon, the car will come up. F5 in browsers is to refresh the web page. Alternate plus F4 in applications is to close the application. So alternate plus F4 closes the application. But this one's on desktop. It gives you choices. If you want to shut down, sleep, switch user, sign out, or restart. So alternate plus F4, you can see what you want the computer to do. Switch user, sign out, sleep, shut down, or restart. But shutdown's the default one. Windows key plus K, it connects to a Bluetooth or a wireless display. Windows key plus K, over here it opens connect and then you can connect the Bluetooth or wireless display. Windows key plus W, it gives you a choice to take a full screen snip or Microsoft Whiteboard. But for Microsoft Whiteboard, you need to download the app before you can use it. Control plus P is to print. So if I go like to Google Chrome or any other website, Control plus P is a print. Control plus P is a print. So that's easy to print a web page or a document online. Windows key plus U is to open display settings. So Windows key plus U, it opens your display settings. You can choose what you want to do in display settings. The last one, Control Alternate plus up, down, right or left arrow is to rotate your laptop screen. That's all. Thanks for watching.